Ken Sanka ye di din and ye debo football ya. And cannot be expected to say Nigeria for be winning game with ease. Because looking at the individual players and names and Ukraine Nigeria, Adimola Lukman, Moses Simon, Alessi Wobi, Ndidi, Ola Eina, these are names are by a continent iswa or more so. Name Omentimi and Kwanku winning game. Ken, Adia Bakwa man notice about this South Africa team here say. Nkofo en share am fa credit en fama de en fama mu coach Hugo Bruce. Edwuma pa wa ye with South Africa team no. It got to a time na nipa lose interest our South Africa national team. Now we call South Africa man nim ho a no mo ni gidie our South Africa national team nim. Omo fa Santana na gidie nim. Omo kofa omo legend Pitu Musmani ebaye. Still na no na nyoma nkoyi. Ana omo call say ombekwa akofa Hugo Bruce edenaba. Now Hugo Bruce eba South Africa no the only national teamer now our coach no Cameroon national team no abroad you omo African Cup of Nations. And it's a what check Hugo Bruce about South Africa. Nanko for expectation nanko for ni gidie bebrewum. By Ken you talk to settle chain. Hugo Bruce ebe for South Africa national team no. Nyoma miensa. Ana yin say wetimi dia bebrewura South Africa national team ama South Africa national team ni koyi. Nyoma miensa ne baako self belief. Say wo hwe South Africa national team na. O metimi anya that self belief no. Wo hwe the mental and moral quality across South Africa for na e wosoro. Or the character be ababa be South Africa national team nim. Ana yin say one more say winning mentality no. Enti say uyi Hugo Bruce awa for South Africa team no. Uyi tactics to nchaya. Say winning mentality odi bi aba or the character aba and a self belief. Enti say what check South Africa for na. Omonya sa believe ni say ombetima rocky shoulders with the big giants. Enti omu sia Morocco omu nsuro omu. Omu sia DR Congo omu nsuro omu. Omu sia Egypt omu nsuro omu. Yeko African Cup of Nations so Cote d'Ivoire. Arguably, not the non-comfort to say oye favorite for African Cup of Nations or Ivory Coast no. Near Morocco. Hugo Bruce ne South Africa ne you omu free mu. So what check World Cup a yebo say na. Group a Nigeria woman South Africa woman no. South Africa lead with 17 points ah. Say omu destiny omu bibia show mu nsem say ombetima qualify. Enti adwuma na Hugo Bruce aye ne ken. It seems say nkofo more that credit. Nkofo enhwe South Africa team ni. Say so ne South Africa si akan a. So no na nhye wa edin so obetima show mu. Engidie na nkofo eni South Africa team no. Say Hugo Bruce buy no. Wetimi make sure say or the gidie na South Africa team ni. Oko South Africa man mu a obi enya gidie say South Africa betima qualify their World Cup. The last time you said South Africa ever World Cup was 2010. Abro host here. By say Yambo qualifiers, na South Africa qualify. No, the last time on board qualifiers or qualify no was way back 2002. Ache, and the South Africa team nanka say no. It seems as a Hugo Bruce by the king. What transform team no. One more with that self-belief, character and a winning mentality. No me kuye diama South Africa. Say World Cup no. I just saw manka say the belu so games are. Omuntimi qualify. Enti ma member South Africa for any Hugo Bruce abaso pay adwuma waye with South Africa team na nya adwuma ketwa. Okopiem o Europa. Norway e wo mu group ne no mo share 11. Etia Moldova. Haaland mpunkwanya 4 goals e wo sa game ni. So what check Norway group na say Olidi Italy, Olidi Israel. E group ba ko a everything is draw by no be at a say Italy na obe topi group no. By as it stands now, Norway above 5 games was our group ni. Norway team we need 5 ni na. As what check goals or match 24 goals was our group ni. Norway for a hope is ma qualify at the World Cup no. Norway the last time you won FIFA World Cup was in 1998 was France. 6 editions near you Norway FIFA World Cup ni. Norway akwakoye country ken omo time qualifying ko major tournaments. And in the history of Norway, omo national team no World Cup oma komiensa. Euros no oma bo ba pe. And Norway ankasa e your mind ba ko ase yen ko major tournaments to say World Cup no. Time hu Norway say omo qualify show. Na Norway akwako si akai. But there's something special about this Norway. Omo side. Norway for no gidie say anytime bi ombenya golden generation bi omo qualify the FIFA World Cup. 83 times Oma qualified the World Cup no. Norway be no first golden generation. Omo first golden generation no. Omo the World Cup in 1938. Emma Norway for qualify for my first World Cup. That was the time I know many of my first golden generation. Nils Eriksen mo on another the main man, Edman who win national team. Many of my first golden generation, the World Cup in 38. Norway be my second golden generation. The qualify for 1994 World Cup for USA. As I the qualify for 1998 World Cup for France. Satan Yebenya Ole, Yebenya Ronnie Johnson mo. Ebe yo second golden generation. The World Cup back to back. If it's one, I didn't say no way, but many another third golden generation. And currently, looking at the number of players, no way for whom they say, or many of third golden generation. Because we are talking about a Norway side, or Martin Odegaard, or Oscar Bob, Antonio Nusa, or Abrante Fences Solot, and or the main man Haaland. And to a third golden generation, or more GDS World Cup because 2026, no way bit to qualify. And to Sabu checking no way about say marking. Anytime we are no way. Ebenya golden generation biano omo qualify at the FIFA World Cup and omo third golden generation no say no way omo about 5 games 5 wins say omo match saka ni na no omo hese omo betima qualify at the akọ medim and ebenya big history at the amo bit say Haaland ebenya big history and the record at the amo bit say Martin Odegaard so betima qualify no way at the akọ omo 4 FIFA World Cup say baby adru no aye den the ama Italy the rate are no way for no air share our pick form no Italy are very careful. No way bit ma qualify was our group no matter top our group no ma member omo so abaso De La Fuente toye Spain national team manager akwa akodi nkomo bebre ba ko omo busa ne say akwa ne friend say Dean House ne say no si hu no ana De La Fuente toye Spanish national team omo coach say akwa ne friend Dean House no ohwa akwa ndin a ne calmness ne maturity how would me handle situation bia se game na ekoso a akwa ne super player ana De La Fuente Dean House na baso okay ehun hiasa was support to Real Madrid and also be support to the Spanish national team and san wetimi ehun say Dean House na nkasa ni mbo ne bo obi ohwe football obi abeka no kra kire ne ho a se o ka young center backs o Messi football Messi so sesi a omo perform very well Dean House eka ho bi Dean House ye center back and in association football there were 3 types of air center backs traditionally. Center backs are we are traditionally yetimi divide them into 3. Ye were more stoppers. Ye were more ball playing. And ye were more sweeper. So we pick a branch friend said in house and now say analyze no as a center backer. Ubetima classified in house and say or your modern center back. And some modern center back no omo combining everything together. Mostly omo ye classify say omo your modern center back no. E omo ye technically gifted. Enti obi oye modern center back to say Dean House in biasa o pikina ye attack ya o influence attack and ye defend so a obetima defend better e dia ma enti say ofa Dean House na De La Fuente e man credit e bona baso a team bi o si akan say o si akan de ma Real Madrid and the Spanish national team say the team e initiate attack bia say center back na e fa ni Dean House no o ye involve our attacking face him because technically or ye gifted or you're comfortable with the ball. Se ball ni kura branch defense Dean House na on throw because or the ball skills na the technical ability to throw. Or je ball na from on one kasa half, ye can be say ball carrying ability. Defenders on bet magic ball from one kasa area. No more the ball na atimi progress ya ko menim. On bet ma guide and making sure say omun lose ball no the ball carrying ability e wo throw. And no you be otimi ma eye passes a etimi splitting defense. And mostly some modern center backs no omo ye obi a omo ye technically gifted omo attack omo ye very good and omo say defend here e to de bi mpokura na omo ntan use physicality ni aggression ni bebre but anticipation omo awareness omo positional sense balance and a composure na e wo soro and omo ye defenders omo sa wo pace enti say ne papa friend say De La Fuente e bo Dean House na baso aken e ye no kure say Spain enya a future center back a Spain betimi di omo nsesi omo aka say dachi ye was center back emre ko nanim no obetima dominate e chedi amaye let's not forget who Dean House in free wa Spain sa wo Pau Kubasi o say so enti wo Dean House wo Pau Kubasi a wo ye the Spanish national team head coach a unim say o 4 and 5 no the next by 5-6 years no wo ye rest assured say all things being equal Pau Kubasi and Dean House ebetima ma that constant performance and let's not forget Osesi Akandema Real Madrid and the future center back for Real Madrid Dean House Ken to be honest with you Dean House na De La Fuente ebo na baso no onimbo nebo na coach na mfensi wo ana mbusa ne say wate Gavinka ana papa friend say De La Fuente say One Gavi akasa wo phone so. Na Gavi wura ho pa. Ana Gavi aka kire no coach ne say or twen so ba akwa akoyi operation. Eni ade e say Gavi aka kire De La Fuente say was okokoyi operation. Ni nyina ne ye say according to the coach, was Gavi aka kire ne say or was okoye meniscus operation. Meniscus operation no say osha eye ti say uni no eye C shape. Eno eye cartilage in between uni joint no. Enti sa cartilage no eno ana act as a shock absorber. Etinya stabilize uni no. Ene can say meniscus. Enti eno na say Gavi akwakonya sa injury no. Ane say okwa operation. And can me read about a meniscus injury no. Say a partial. E betima take some few weeks. Na mum say enye partial dia. E betima take be say 3 to 6 months. Enti a big blow at the Barcelona and the Spanish national team. Ya wanyoma bebre a itimi affect players. Omu development, any omu pick. Any baby also omu duru no omu ntimi nduru. Nyoma itimi affect players no baako eye indiscipline. Se player enye serious a ni potential ene nyoma ewo ni mu no ontimi reach sa potential no. Environmental condition. Baby osi akan se nyoma nkoye mfama na itimi affect no. Ade baako affect players by injury. And in the case of Gavi, Ken, it seems say injuries in a yakwa too much. And Yama Gavi as a footballer. Let's not forget, say Uko Spina, mostly players or mere midfielders, no, or football IQ, was through. And no technical ability was through. Few occasions, and a Spanish player, especially operating in the midfielder, or football IQ, the technical ability was through. And I was aggression, no, Gavi was a and Nancy and Che in 2022. Gavi aye kan ho asemi oji golden boy osaje copper trophy enti from 2022 akura osi so na ye project ni so beduru sam pempen so no eye Gavi de na asi eye injury efiti so onya AC no nyoma nsheda nkoyi mfa ma Gavi. And let's not forget ye kobo World Cup and Gavi be here playing time obe here form no wetimi ewura Spain national team nim enti papa ne say abrante ne ba koye meniscus injury and meniscus injury no se ni 3 year eye some few weeks. Senitira nye ya 3 to 6 months and ultimate nefia a big blow at the Barcelona. Came the man who besino. Emil Heskey edin komo kakra with Chelsea. Now Emil Heskey say Oche Joao Pedro na obetima follow the first step of Drogba and a Brantia ye friend say Diego Costa e wo Chelsea bobu kuni. At the Crontia Emil Heskey kasa asem ni nyina na ye say after Drogba a Diego Costa ba ye no. Players omo taye number 9 omo leading lines in the Chelsea no the last number 9 player and also leading lines in the Chelsea otimi share 20 plus goals e wo Premier League was Diego Costa. Oye Diego Costa free wa Alvaro Morata ba wentimi ama sa numbers no Giroud wentimi Tammy Abraham e get close about wentimi ama 20 plus no ye benya Timo Werner ye benya Lukaku and ye benya Abrante Fense Kai Havertz Nicolas Jackson. Some players ni nyina no leading lines in the Chelsea bobo season ewie no omo ntimi ma 20 plus goals. Na papa friend say Heskey say otwa ball na Joao Pedro ball na obetima yes ade in the Chelsea. And I'm tempted to believe say me Heskey ya adwen because one Joao Pedro about 3 games at the Chelsea in the Premier League was 2 goals. Chelsea create chances bebre. Dia na aka obi obeye clinical finisher. And kaya say Chelsea ntimi create a we striker bebre. But in this case, Chelsea creative. And it is a Chelsea was Joao Pedro or ye clinical finisher there. Asema Heskey can say after Diego Costa no, Joao Pedro beat my by the next player or beat my Chelsea 20 plus goals no. And many papa ne adwen perfectly. Rate na krane kono. So koni say ya bobo season e win. Obet my Chelsea bear 20 goals in the Premier League.
Well, let us say, Pami, my Edison na begin to some. Edison.
But I say na Yancy na Yentwaso na bebia awoshi ewo bia yenchia no awoshi ewo du kwa no fe na Yancy na yemonkomo kakra. Ken, last season ewo Barcelona one of the things that far paradigm Barcelona was how united the team were. They were playing as a team. Now saying issues be by Amia can once a match our coach in the Becca say egos ebe affected team no. Now before the coach Ebeka ego some assembly player I say obia brushing aside. But asan so asori bi onete say nsam na ba ya amanfo efa nhra no eya ye nokre efa Gavi any Femi Lopez ken yataka say best friends enampa what say omuntemu atia anye sika na yoba ken early August and the stories be started say say Gavi girlfriend your friend Anna Femi girlfriend your friend Beta omumienu nya issues ama okwa TikToker obi girls no way aye video bi no di twa we impoa no we susu di twa we impoa early August na story we buy and na to say ntokwana kwa ma say affected players in them na fufo mienu na affected because these guys they were fine to the extent say man mienu cry fine tio story ne started say urban obi amfa nyasa because it could have been one of those things only for 5th of August Gavi did birthday Gavi odi 21st birthday okay best of friends day then they are na AC Femi Berwishino because all the Barcelona players were doing so the amount for raising questions hey and there's something I know crying say Gavi ampa birthday Femi we fee and I'm was and there's something you know cry because how is that possible best of friends Sebaku didn't be the idea de be omoye to the extent say Barcelona players obia we say Gavi feminine fino. Na man for sky and there's something you in the crap. Ancha the following day now Femi Lopez the idea be about to na IG so say what can kind some no kind of a sort say bad guys never win na nipa bibi wo ho a omo ye omo ho abonten say omo ye nipa papa but deep within them wo ba na oben omo so omo ye nipa bonfo ode to wa anche less than 1 hour no we ye free ho ken mini omo ntemu bi but in some way sisi won chen wo keka niam na nyire bomu a na kwaya kwai say bia asam na ya ne kre inti asam na konkon ho ene Catalan and Central for Mudi team lechi call Asia and so they ba say omo training no Gavi said that could shut Femi Lopez in channel or place ning in yem she almost how because Gavi naturally or aggressive but I see channel call Femi so no e yo bia wawa and omo brushing aside almost about Barcelona and tokwa sanso see what training grounds are Ronald Royo and if Hafinya and a petao. This story is according to Catalan Central for Omudi team Nichikoy. It's 2 stories around these 2 guys. First, a statifi a man mienu obia girlfriends. To the extent is feminine when she Gavi and amount for I can't woman say assembly ya in the cre only for them to go to Paul Amantokwa Sanswa Kwakwisi. Ken, is me and now Femi Lopez be interview can say oh on only Gavin tem edasoye. But man for okay, what can't dear but in some ways it's sequence of events you know. If you're analyzing this sequences clearly you see say ebia no crack a crabbe womb. But what let me show you now. I was Barcelona finding perfect solution. Creating another cordial relationship among the players because Femi want to call for her, Gavi want to call for already yeah, and some no a shall say my home mamienu obiane the girlfriend affected him you know. As I say Hansi Flick and solve this issue, but the problem is that Hansi Flick until omokasa till on say these are pure Catalan guys omono sa boys you know. Our lifestyle is different, so you need to be among them to understand them. And also so until omokasa, the technical staff into omokasa. To solve this issue, okay, so coach in there, then I was a captain for an Etsy, test again, on team Kokasem maybe. Ronald Royo team Koka, Frankie de Jong, the only person or no more vibe pie Pedri. And nothing about Barcelona for Thiago Alcantara. Almost story I'll be you know. say Thiago Alcantara say coach now insist so mo fa Thiago mra na Thiago say on e be lazy between the coach and the players.
So Thiago so no Thiago na be yedwuma.
Say Thiago Alcantara na dwuma abana no. Because clearly coach ni here obi obegine coach ni here obi a obe trust because these are player to player relationship. E kwa abonten asam wasi. Because media fund be blow asam no na kofa issues aba. It's the coach needs someone who he can trust. And that Thiago Alcantara so ni coach need to say. Into say Thiago Alcantara no on be here 4 times the name he will be around the team. And there many be o boys need to mean can't the coach na Thiago Alcantara ben boy no more respect no. They can solve it because team, Hansi Flick team, it revolves around system, yes, but unity plays major role. In Tinyaman Kitena, I start to affect team, say Gavin if I'm in the as soon as possible. Say no because in some who can Yemen in a bomb or corporate TikTok is here about girls, or be at to man in the young. They should solve it as soon as possible. Dear Tosum, Ken, Nicholas Jackson, me who how desperate a striker will be. Say, buy winching for some more pell. Pen or more pell, no, and your loan, and your outright figure. Say, be all qua a permanent deal. Also, all pell loan. Before Nico took a decision, he knew very well, say, buy winching targets. Nay, no, nay, Nick Votamadi. How many 55 koya? Sa time next to got 65. And we decided someone. Inti buying so peulona. How desperate will you be, say? African me say, matam 3 million. If you me see come say me so deal no so. What Jesus Christ? What the quiet then? 3 million euros. See, the reason why I make some winning in say, Nico won't KK ball. Mpanyinfo a wo buy Munchen astati really will contract details to the extent some for crack catch she unyan keke bo no ma kire say yen fa permanent because what I know listen say deals be be na permanent dealer now what is the play be atam ni sika e dey so deal no so it makes sense Miami Manchester City Fernandinho otini sika 4 million e dey so deal so Coutinho did same a permanent deal. But nipa krono so pay loan who kobo 1 year the aba say matem me 3 million now I know now say Ulihunis pepa cho Ulihunis wa buying Munchen he's former president of the club open penyimfo ni bia omokasa ewom e wo buying Munchen na oni na ewom and we be reveal contract details and now no dey buy no and no say central for can some na chia no and was san so abe church nsem ni mu bio. Na interview a Julian is I say. Also send you see kind contracts and clauses a shemuni. I got 32 Bundesliga games. Na Nico contracts and DFB account. I was so about 40 games and I'm buying Munchen. When Timmy about 40 games are all back to Chelsea. 40 games no DFB Pokal account. Me no can say I got 32 Bundesliga games. Champions League if that is if Bayern Munchen crack off final 13 games. Wakabo my 45 games. Into out of almost 45 games. Now was sending Nico 40 games. Obesa half on Yami Aduma. Into no, they just say deal now who crowing and keke bono. Virtually it is impossible. Meanwhile, they just say was spending 3 million to just go and play Bayern Munchen for 1 year. Africa need $3 million. Wouldn't be a bagana about Africa and Senegal, wouldn't be a bit me. Oh, Ken, I'm extremely disappointed in you. They will not appreciate you. Ken, me Nico, come back and say, sad decision. Then you castle. Oh, oh, oh. Sadio Mane, your man is sound a better highest paid player. I will buy Munchen 22 million. That time, you know, hey, Manon Noya 21 million. Thomas Muller, Kemekemo, Omunina below Sadio Mane. These are the guys, political guys, with him. Oh, Sadio Mane, Ubeje. We all know what happened, and nothing ever changed. It is a whole bar. It's other than Nico when he trims a buy Munchen as a football club. Ever time number 9 in the Amano. Bayern Munich for. I feel sad. Me no so call normal loan and Kenya me ya say what time with $3 million say me ko Bayern Munich 1 year ba. Over by Newcastle for deal in any year. Now why? Afeti Quaf World Cup qualification team year pa. You see, yeah stage you know we have 10 games to qualify. Groups you know Obia almost 6 name with the exception of the Eritrea Morocco deal because Eritrea die omankasa withdraw say omunim no more players no ball qualifiers are players ni nya drew Morocco a omuma bio ombesiki asylum so omo de omo pem ho asem go omunim de esinti omo because apart from that ideally you need 5 games to qualify 5 home away 5 into Kani nyina boma that will give you 30 points me can you see so Eddie abati through second spot now. What share table no say you see air you need minimum 18 points to qualify for the second spot. Can't menya no kwa mepe. First spot ne de me pese me komu bebre but ken ma me no discuss kakra. We have minimum of 18 points because they say omo qualify for the second spot na Gabon. Say so already over 18 points. Madagascar was 16, DR Congo was 16, Burkina was 15, Cameroon was 15, and Nigeria was 11. Can we about your tears? So who need the minimum of 18? What is 6 points in advance? Nigeria share the next 2 games 6 points. What the Amano? What share Lesotho? What share Benina? Nigeria the 6 Ekas 7 11 1. It gives you 17. Nature said Nigeria even if they win their 2 goals. Possibility of them qualifying. Now, my worry, Cameroon. Ken, Cameroon for the only nation that you want, and now Rogobert song by G. Jumano. You want a Pamu Rogobert song, and I can't buy a story say. Samuel say, only more or so, and not say, our ministries for my appointed. Mr. Bryce said the coach of the team of the Cameroonian national team, Mark Bryce, and the head coach. Me what? Me patrol mama from Ghana situation to say, yeah, per coach. Anna keto kreku so otiwa sana otiwo radio so say yeah can say. Honorable Kofi Adams akofa coach for the aba without on any notice. This is what happened in Cameroon. And then to bufu yeah. So how the ministry appoint someone without me, I'm a football association president. And my name Mark Price, to the extent say, Eto Pamo Papa no. Or Pamo Papa na ministry funds. Hey master, when you serious, come on, reinstate him. Is it before Mark Price crowd baby start here, Jumano? Share the conditions and what grounds? Because and you're Papa no. On the day we complain, so what's in the way for our own and say they free home. Say, Mimi na me feka for president. As I say, me appoint you, who minister work of be the number. Papa no so menenka. Ena Mark Price ye ne juma. It's the conditions on the ground itself no enye. But it will be extremely sad. Say a co-World Cup. Now Bobo place ni be Carlos Beleba mo and na me show when him na me show boys now. I felt sad. Oh, in Buemo money can eya. Oh, eya. And no, now he got frustrated. Up him supporter me. Now supporter no crab be just selfie. It's a sad. Say, okay. Oh, Vincent Abubakar. Bad 3-4 months on Bobo. Now coach a man Bob. Just say it's a sad. Only that's Bobo. And see situation no. So be places second. You need 17 grade wow. You have 18 points. In Nigeria, the minimum what will happen. How much chance there 1% to pay?
Nigeria.
In Cameroon situation, he said Cape Verde oh here just 1 point. He's good. He's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
And Jabuki post never. You ever be doing come. Maybe
qualifiers the course so all over the world. Africa there there was a lot of interest and good performances. Now Nigeria, someone qualify for World Cup now. More for so born from Mobia. I'm from more federation in penny for. I am saying this because The BIA didn't come say, and football when it comes to quality, it will be as a form. And when you get coaches, omoya builders, omoya good coaches, omo bring together players, no matter results. You have to do everything in your capacity to keep those managers. Now, the pressure be brave. No bet me at and why you man the amount. Nigeria finds themselves in a situation as if here. Or better so be pre. No I so bet me a second sporter and san and numpo playoff. And no against South Africa. Omo ye the omo be bia. But the near man kon kan am found. Nigeria after civication. Now you think Nigeria be your coach or you good no build the team their mom. And found the kind of quality omukita. And then in the moi. And omoko get no raw by. Raw ye Jumane kakra be drew stage be. Raw mode morning cheddar and con kind for mamo. And today was all mag no rock. And no coye. And omko fa ho say pasero and in the buy kin. Ho say pasero be build the team de Nigeria. Aki come nante ni bomu. Omo gina park so lo mu si akan omo se coach na kire bibi. And I'm nante na wa kire omo ade no. Omo executive coach ne plan e wo park ne so ama results aba. Pasero kakaka okopie mu African Cup of Nations. The last AFCON na ekokobo nu Cote d'Ivoire no. What say Pasero na Nigeria for coach? O dia fanesa onyade. Fanesa ni money bon konkan. Watimi akati ma bom. Ama mnante na ba ma niema akoyi abomo AFCON na ekobo they got to the finals. And a Cote d'Ivoire our ye host nation. E share Nigeria 2-1. And omo je trophy no. And free Nigeria nsem. After the AFCON and a papa say adwuma no onye biom obi ampamo no but odi adwuma no eto honom ontimi mmoa ento aso mfama Nigeria omo bisa ne say die nti da oje adwuma na akọ no o say ni reason is simple AFCON no senko giyo senka wanjio anko obeko because there is too much pressure any interference e wo Nigeria adwuma no ho na odwene ono ankasa ne ho ene ne health ho pressure ne dose too much adwuma no ontimi nya biom ento oje adwuma no de ato. And for so many years after civication, a coach will build the team in Nigeria. Now, who's almost see a kind of boat to a war has pattern no. Oma tata papa na ma fi we judge one their two on man. Oko. Say Nigeria finds themselves in a situation as they na make no. Oko per second. Second now oko no. Ono na that third. Benin na that second. Benin leading Nigeria 3 points. Unfortunately for Nigeria, Benin coach ya cannot run na Nigeria say onya de no mo pamo no. On the Benin national team coach says here. And it will be German mobi, or double softer mobi, and your qualification, they are calling him Mpa. And then Nigeria no more disrespected by sacking him, sending body one con. It is a Nigeria for no. And to me, I'm qualified no man call World Cup Libya. And you're quite unfortunate, sir. One missing out of 2022 World Cup. When Ghana missed out in 2018, you're making sure that you're better near my year, not quite be a better 2022. Nigeria missing out in 2022. But the only year church of my ready to more person 2026 maybe. It is quite unfortunate, but this is football. Ken DR Congo. Ya say a bebo game maybe na supporters dia bufu. Ebe tutu nkonya was stadium. No ma say niama. But I thought that would dream ho a. Obeka supporters na sem. But you have to also take the emotions and feelings of the supporters into consideration, Ken.
There's a country in farm on the files. What say, what was give number to Susan, the ban will be a wusu. No, sorry to come. Wusu. Just say, what would I Susana, the way see bad in one. Well, first was started to as a football spirit.
Or the yow, they would moon, and or the yes, and yes, I support a bear. So, no crepa. But I thought that you take the feelings and emotions of the supporter into consideration. In Pedifosia, commanding new rubber. Obibufua, and kind of us will handle the buffo. Obibufu obey game, Obibufu, I just will say, Bibian Sana and water.
Because energy, young fellow said, Ghana and Comoros last game, yes, I qualify now. Comoros to say I am qualified. Nasa Bibi says here, one young Kufu service.
Maybe yes, I bet you.
So, all right. But there are people that, or you're now checking the crown, okay.
Some go back, whatever we tell not you. We'll soon see you. You the bad Musa.
Who shall I never be a ken on toro? Stadium lays one normal ball. A funny pa 80,000. And a stadium lay a ma. I'm a nipper mind to be a no more abonteno. There were more than 20,000 people at Omugu Stadium Lechi. Yes.
There's a sacred commencing now combined.
Yes.
Yakabuna. Sacred 40,
Aye. And supporters. The last time a Congo boy in the World Cup, no one in the Zaire, no one in the Congo. 1974. And a Congo boy in the World Cup. Can since then be permanent the Congo and team more World Cup biom. They've only played at one World Cup, 1974. No more the Zaire, no more in the Congo. It almost feels a baby on bobo na baba bitruno. Players in a kitom, quality no more. This is the opportunity. So I'm back qualified no World Cup. At least for the first time since on made an DR Congo. And baby on bobo na baba bitru on the league log. No only lead Senegal 1 point. Wako Senegal home ni Senegal akwa 1-1. I was Senegal home. Team no me kobo 1-1 no. There were key players from Obeka squad no uniform you know almost started yakin. And no game no. The game they played 1-1 was Senegal home no. Na sankrofo nka ho. No Wasiriki. I was see a kind of Sunderland Boboko no. And then Cedric Bakambu. The game they played I was Senegal home no. These two key players weren't part. But I know a game no more a part. And almost everybody who Congo as was confident. So the team we talk about 1-1 was Senegal. Now any opportunity to see a ball move here near show money I extended to 4 points there. And you brain any.
And in 33 minutes, no more
33 minutes, what take you 2-goal lead? It will fear. Me jitum say Senegal was quality. Me jitum say Senegal was strong. Recent performances in Congo bebre. That is true. But Robert take it 2-goal lead will fear. Now listen to quality kakrani kita. Chancel Mbemba no. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Young Wisa, Cedric Bakambu, Noah Sidiki. These are good players. And I know na support and international or Jenny Juan. And by any ya, Senkaoko Lucy was Senegal home poor. Not can have Jenny. So baby, do now Baba Lucy will fear. And they are quite unfortunate. But I quite balance.